Fast 2 games, they said. The game started and then somehow Steam crashed again and the lobby didn't come up and Jesus. Like I'm really sick of this right now. But yeah, the game started and I hope this time we actually load in and it's for reals. Like for really reals. Let's see. It's try number 3. First we had a lobby and it crashed. Then we had a lobby and Cinder did not join because he had to go to the bathroom whatsoever. Like he had really long business there. And then we waited for, I don't know, half an hour or so just to join another lobby which also bugged out. And now this is number 4 of us trying to get in and well, Baga. Now Baga is not loading. I'm going nuts, guys. A fast best of 2, they said. A fast best of 2. Well, it's definitely best of 2, but fast is definitely not the case. Well, let's see. Let's see what's happening here. If it doesn't load in, I don't know. It's my face versus monitor. The admin loaded in. So there is hope for Baga to actually join. And I was hoping that when we play our sponsors and whatnot of HeflaTV, then I will be in there and the first some picks are already done, but instead we are looking at Captain's Mode, Pain Gaming versus UG. And yeah, now we pause here and just hope he's reconnecting somehow. That's at least the good thing, that after the recent patches we can actually pause in the loading screen, so wait for the other guys. But yeah, Steam is on and off. Mr. Gabe is just not providing the service we want to have. And you guys are stuck with me looking at this screen. After waiting for ages, we're waiting again. So I don't know what to say. I guess I just grab a cigarette and relax with you together. Well, let's see. Maybe we can just, I don't know, leave it as a tie. We just give Union Gaming a win, so it's 1-1 and everybody can go home and sleep, please. That would be definitely one option. But then again, I don't think Pain Gaming agrees, because they are the better team as it stands. They showed it in the BGC, and now they're supposed to show it here. And oh, I can't believe it, guys. We're actually in. So yep, draft on. Let's go. And now you're gonna hear a proper intro from me. This is HeflaTV. My name is HeflaTV. We are casting here the Join Dota League Season 4. It's a nice best of 2. It was supposed to be a fast game. It's not that fast anymore. But yeah, Union Gaming, the Peruvians, meet Pain Gaming, the up-and-coming team with very old names, pretty much. But yeah, Pain Gaming, the Brazilians, the winner of the BGC 1, and hopefully also BGC 2. They're gonna perform there as well, just as well, because they showed whenever they don't have ping issues, like playing on US East and stuff like that, they're performing very, very well. In the LAN situation, those guys were amazing. You can check the VODs even on our YouTube. BGC games are really, really worth to watch. Even the final, even though I think Pain Gaming took it 3-0, it was best of 5 and they won it 3-0 against Isurus, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, very convincing, those guys. And even though they drag the games very long, but what I like about this team at the moment is that they don't risk anything. They're not one of those guys. They're like, hey guys, we got like 10k advantage, let's rush, and bzzzt, in 6.82 you suddenly have it all turn around on the other side. Everything's fine for them. They're like, we go for split push, we go for direct approach, we force our style on the other team. And Union Gaming, so far, they didn't find the answer. I mean, last game they held on for a long, long time, but they were pinned down so many times. They were never even close to contest any like key situations in the game, like for example Roshan. They scouted it out many, many times, but more or less they were baited in by Pain Gaming. Let's see. I mean, this game is a new try. Union Gaming with a different draft. So far everything seems pretty much normal. I mean, the Prophet being banned out as well as the Void and Brewmaster, everything's quite normal. Banning the Scarif Mage, okay, that's quite interesting to have him as like a first ban material. Then again, Union Gaming, they just don't want to have it against them, so I totally understand it. Pain Gaming, however, they pick up what Union Gaming had last game, the ET. And I actually like the ET. Angel played a decent one, but the problem is then the rest was kind of missing. I mean, that magical burst and whatnot, it didn't really work out, but mostly because the Ogre was so poor. I mean, we looked at the Ogre that was like, what, 45-50 minutes into the game at like 3k net worth. That's something you don't want to see. I mean, at some point, if you go late game, then you want to catch up, even on the supports. And there was not too much to support. He was buying wards on cooldown, but like ADR, he was like, yeah, dewarding every single thing. And to be honest, the warding positions, the warding spots they came up with were also not very creative. So it was just really a drive-by shooting they did. Either way, Elder Titan here for the Pain Gaming and Union Gaming. They're gonna pick the puck. So we sort of have at the moment like a hero swap. Like both teams had these heroes already, just on the other side. I don't know what this is. Maybe they're like, hey guys, now we swap the heroes and let's see if you can win with those. It would be hilarious, to be honest, like a complete mirror match. Now Union Gaming on the dire side, and well, yeah, we see it. So actually the puck was on, not the puck, the Ogre was on Union Gaming before, but he was very, very poor. I'm not so sure if that's really the way to go. I mean, it's probably gonna be on Cinder again. I hope this time he farms a bit better on the Ogre, because the Ogre, he's so tanky. He can really like act as a tank in those fights, and there's no point in someone who's like just doing one fire blast and the ignite and then it's done for him. The power of the Ogre is really that, like, if he gets Arcanum Scepter, you have 2 stuns, you have the ignite, he gets a lot of mana back because he's mostly carrying a stick, and then in the fight you have like up to, I don't know, 6-7 stuns if the fight goes on for quite a while. But the problem is Pain Gaming, they always took him or Daiko on the Earthshaker so fast out that, yep, all that support, all that disable, the stuns, whatever came out there by Union Gaming, it was gone within seconds, and then they just had to deal with the cores, and that was just more like a target practice. Either way, Ember Spirit is coming out for Pain Gaming. That means we are not looking at a very fast game, because we have to see how fast he's progressing with his items. So today I actually casted already an Ember Spirit with the normal build, double, I mean, what's his normal build? With the Glass Cannon build. With a double cleave Daedalus, and on top of that BUTs with a Divine Rapier at the end. They lost the game, however, but that was more of a team decision sort of thing than the Ember. Necroman, the Turkish guy who played today for Hihi United, he was on that Ember, if I remember correctly. He made a good show. Like those crits, those slide of fists. Let's see if we see something similar here from Pain Gaming. For now, it's just the second ban rotation, and they already start banning out cores. Like a lot of cores. Morphling out, Razor out, like the Lycan, and no Tidehunter. Okay. So that Ravage last game, I think it left a mark on Union Gaming's pride. Because those double Ravages, they were so well timed. Sometimes they were so well timed that they didn't even get the BKB off, for example. And that is of course bad news. Like, if they're that well timed that you don't get BKBs off because you're just getting nuked down within the duration of 1 or 2 Ravages, that's always bad news. So let's see where this one is heading. I'm looking forward to something else, because Pain Gaming, they always want like some big fat ultimate in their draft. And well, who could provide it now? Give us an Enigma, some black hole action maybe, a Magnus. Yeah, I could need a Magnus right now. Not a Magnum, a Magnus. I wouldn't mind a Magnum either. Like Magnum, Vanilla. Yeah. Whoever brings me ice right now, like some ice cream, I'm totally in for it. You're gonna be my friend forever. But let's see. For now, Union Gaming, they're 4 seconds in their reserve time. They use really the full time, and now, 1 second left. 1 second left, and Shadow Demon is the pick. So from now on, at least for Union Gaming side, we know exactly they only use the normal time, not the reserve time. Which is a kind of good thing, because they drag this draft on and on and on, just like everything else before. That's why we are like an hour too late already. But let's see. For now, I guess we see Pain Gaming like in a position where they decide, like, do we go for another support? Do we show our second core? Do we show our mid if that Ember is not going mid? We see different approaches in the South American scene. Like, the Ember is not necessarily always mid. We sometimes see them on safe lane. But then again, why not playing him mid so far? Against the puck, that is just as fine. Only problem would be, of course, the Ogre Magi could rotate in, maybe even with the Shadow Demon paired up. So we have like the Soul Catcher Disruption combo into a Fire Blast Ignite. That's a lot of damage. Waning Rift, so he can't get the hell away. Orb damage, right clicks. It's definitely enough for Ember Spirit, but well, if that rotation is successful and if there's no support behind the Ember, that's also the question. So I guess so far as I see the draft, we could lane this Ember in the mid. As for Pain Gaming, well, the spectrum is really wide. They could go for support wise for pretty much anything, but at the moment, like, it seems both teams are just interested in, I don't know, just going for a long draft. 150 seconds, no, what am I saying? A minute 50 seconds, that equals like 100, oh my god, my math, 110 seconds? Yeah, 110 seconds. Either way, 110 seconds it is reserve time for either team, and they actually use it up. They completely use it up. 24 seconds now for Pain Gaming. At least after this one, we're down to completely everything. Then it's just a standard time. Maybe they ordered a pizza and they eat it, and they're like, hey, you know, let the casters be here. Everything's fine. We just let them cast. It's all good. It's all good. Mirana is coming out, and the Viper. Okay, so with the Viper we have another core here for Union Gaming. I'm not sure if that, like, I mean, Union Gaming is, with this one, definitely not late game oriented. I mean, okay, the Ogre is buffing him up late game a tiny bit. Shadow Demon with the Soul Catcher is always up to date regardless of the state of the game. But the puck has its limits. We saw that on King RD, even with his Magic Burst. I mean, look what he got. He had like a Shivas, he had a Sheepstick, he had Dagon 5, then Orb, Waning Rift and whatnot, and he still couldn't like blow up like certain targets. He always needed the help of someone else. The Viper is such also a hero that is not really known for his damage unless you really build him for damage. That's why I kind of think that Union Gaming in the long run will lack damage. While on the other side, Ember Spirit is a class cannon that has like, till he's 6-star, it takes quite a while, but once he is, and you have big fat crits and you're a bit stacked, that's bad news. Now we have Earthshaker, so that adds a second potential stun. We have the ensnare of the Searing Chains from the Ember Spirit, and of course if the arrow hits, we have another stun source. On the other side, well, we just have the disruption, Dream Coil, a slow by the Viper, double slow obviously, another slow by the Orca Measure, and one stun. So when it comes to disable, I prefer Pain Gaming at the moment. Union Gaming early, however, it's quite decent draft, I have to say. Mirana is easy to blow up after she leaped away. Earthshaker is pretty much the same. Earthshaker and Viper is something that is always bad news, because even if you fisher a Viper, if she goes, for example, for face splits, which we see sometimes, then she's still catching up. But this is something I like. Spectre. So we're gonna see an offlane puck. Now everything's clear. That's offlane puck, Viper mid, or the other way around, but I doubt that. Viper offline, that won't work out. And a Spectre in a trial with the Ogre and the Shadow Demon. And Pain Gaming, they make it interesting. 40R from a Slark into a Necrolite, or Necrophos, how we call him nowadays. But yeah, Elder Titan and Necro, of course, is nice to pair up. The same with the Mirana and magic damage and the Earthshaker's magic damage. That's something you like to see. The Ember Spirit, however, is sort of like the backup. Like if that game goes really long and whatnot, we have the Ember Spirit who provides that damage. But then again, a Spectre. A Spectre is really, really bad news. If Benjas is getting fat on that Spectre, that's the damage source I was looking for. So Spectre is gonna be tanky later on. Viper is gonna be tanky quite early, obviously. The Puck for some magical burst. Daiko and Cinder, they can make up like a really good roaming combination. So yeah, I definitely like Union Gaming's draft. It has potential late game, it has potential early game and mid game. As for Pain Gaming, the Ember is like one of those who won't be active for a very long time. We have to see when he's actually coming active. So let's see. We see a smoke. This time we have a 5-man gank finally. So it's Daiko, this time playing on the Shadow Demon, Cinder again on the Ogre. We have Angel this time on the Puck, the offlane Puck, Benches on the Spectre, and Viper played by Jeside here. And on the other side we have Baga from Chikira to Earthshaker. Now Ned playing the Mirana. He played the Vengeful in the first game. Now 40R from Slark to Necro. That's quite interesting. Oh, and they might call out Baga here. There's a disruption. And I think that's it. Maybe he throws an arrow in, but that's about it. Baga, you're so dead. That's a guaranteed first blood for Uni Gaming. A good start. And with this way I can finish whatever I wanted to say here. King RD, I think that was the next one I wanted to say. Yep, he's on the Ember Spirit. And to be honest, I mean, this time the whole load is just going in the other direction, because 40R won't be the main source of damage anymore. Like, he's gonna be, yeah, just utility and obviously there for the ultimate. But King RD from Puck with the magical burst now to the one who is supposed to like deal most of the damage, then later with the searing, with the sleight of fist. Either way, the last one we forgot obviously is Grand XD from Tidehunter to Elder Titan. The Elder Titan, well, before on Uni Gaming did quite a good job in Angel's hand. Now, on the other side, we have to see how well he's doing in his offlane. So far, he only has the Spectre alone there, so he should not be afraid at all. So far, I'm quite curious what Union Gaming is going for. At the moment, we see them converging a bit in the mid. Hastrone was bottom, but look at this. Beautiful arrow in the mid already on the Viper, and we might actually see the first death. Yeah, that was the kill directly, right away. Oh, they go for more, but the Fire Blast has more cooldown. The right clicks, I don't think they will be enough. Or the Ogre with the Hastrone, he's blocked by all the illusions. They're gonna get that kill on the Ember Spirit. Ned, I guess, is gonna be happy. He's getting some XP, but at least they got revenge for the Viper. So make it a 1-1 trade, and everything's like good for the support in this case, because they are benefiting from this the most. So let's see. I guess after all the start clash, we go back to normal game. There's another arrow flying, just barely crushing this one. Like the tail of Viper was still there. Let's see. Grand XD. Top Daiko with a disruption. No, he won't go for the disruption. He will just go for some right click harass. That's about it. But then again, the Astro Spirit is here and will do quite some harass. He also has still 2 tangos left, so he can do quite something. With those right clicks, look at this. It really hurts if you get these punches. Now it faded, but before he was hitting for, I don't know, like 90 something damage. That was a full creep wave, 2 heroes. And it was just a level 1. So let's see, 40R, bottom, really low. Well, he has, in theory, he's actually going for the sadist build, which I like if you're actually safe lane farming. I mean, you can't really drive out the puck by, say it, 2-minute rune, okay, bounty, but you can't really drive him out by using the Heartstopper aura. That's why he's going for sadist. It takes away all the pressure carrying all that regeneration with you. That's why I definitely like it. Oh, we have top here, well, just some harass. It's just illusions hitting him and like 1 stack poison, maybe a second one if he gets it in the right direction. Just some right clicks and that's it. He doesn't want to give all his mana away. And I'm curious what the Necrophos is going for as the next one, as the next point. Does he keep on going for the sadist build, or do we see the Heartstopper aura? Let's see, but for now I think we have to go on Angel, but the arrow was too early by Net, so in the end it's just some harass damage, that's it. Baga getting the orb damage in his face, but well, at least they buy time for ADR. Share Tango, he's gonna use that as well, and then with sadist he will heal up pretty much soon. In the mid, oh, I like that sentry ward, just in case there's some uphill vision, for example, so you can always fish with an arrow. Just making sure that it's not coming. When it comes to warding and everything, I definitely like the efforts of Union Gaming. Like, I saw that in their previous game. I mean, I'm casting those guys for, I don't know, the 100th time, it feels like. But, yeah, I definitely like it, what they do when it comes to wards. But let's see, 40R, 1 point in Heartstopper aura, okay. So it's just that 1 value point in Sadist, just to have some region on lane, I guess. And now Angel has a problem, because he only has that salve. And whoa, in the mid, they went for that Ember Spirit. However, Cinder is stunned under the tower, but the last right click is missing. Oh, Mirana didn't go for that last right click. Still, the tower is gonna get that kill. He's dying. It's in the end a trade, and Net is again the happy one. He didn't get the experience for this one, but however, part of the goal is his. He's level 2, almost level 3 as a roaming Mirana. It's quite decent and 4 minutes in, and now there's a dive here on the Elder Titan. The damage, it should be enough. Yes, Benjas is fast enough. Brown boots, and of course the dagger, the spectral dagger, making it possible. So that's the offline. But oh, look at this arrow, bullseye. 5 minutes now, but oh, those misses. Where's the Starstorm? Starstorm not being cast. Where's the Starstorm? He's not going for it. The damage of the Viper will be enough. Now King ID also having the problem that he can't really do anything with that haste rune. He can be. Yeah, he can dive him under the tower, that should be it. But the chains holding him back. But oh, look at the damage. Look at the damage. Now he's trying to juke it around. He's finding himself under the tower. The arrow completely off. Okay, the Cur even bringing something. And now, is he going for that Mirana? Like the Shadow Demon from top, he's not coming in. And in the meantime, we have the Puck actually killing ADR with the help of the Ogre Magi. So much action. Like, the first game was so slow. This game, however, it's completely different. So much action. 5-man gang at the start, giving the first strike, the first blood on Union Gaming. But this arrow, is it another bullseye? Oh, it is a bullseye. This is the revenge they're gonna get. But oh, he's stunned under the tower still. That Viper is so going down. And that was even a killing spree now that he gets. This is pretty much the consolidation price for the Ember Spirit. With this, he's level 6. Which means now he always has the backup Remnant. He can spend 135 gold, and then with that he can always fill up his bottle going back to the base. That's exactly what you need. But yeah, those arrows, those value arrows by Net. Like, I definitely like his Mirana more than his Vengeful Spirit last game. But it was also due to just the fact that the TA with the Hex was just nuking him down all the time. He was just as vulnerable as, I don't know, that poor Ogre who was killed by King RD on the Puck all the time. But let's see where this one is going. Like, at the moment, okay, King RD using the Searing chains into nothing. I don't know what he saw here, but maybe that was just fat fingers. And Net in another position for a beautiful arrow, and a good and a long arrow on 40R. Oh, now that the phase shift is off, he might try to go for it, but there is an entire gang chain coming for 40R, and look at it! Even the Spectre coming in. The Ogre is gonna be stunned, but Net, I don't think they're gonna do anything. With that Fisher, oh, he's even preventing Net from doing anything. With that leap, he's out, but the Spectre, Vengeance, is just following him. That was a big fat misplay. Baga, he's gonna die for that as well, and you should, because you don't deserve to live. Like, trust me, Net is gonna be really, really angry right now. And Benches swap in this lane, I definitely like it. I mean, that Spectre really aggressive at the beginning. It's just too bad he went for Aquila first instead of the Urn. Because like if you really played this kind of aggressive Spectre, you might as well go for the Urn build. It's nice HPS, it's nice MPS, you get the charges because you go in all the time. Oh, but ADR, he's back to lane, he thinks they are gone, but there's the Dreamcoat, he's held in place. Well, he's gonna go down again. He won't even be able to cast his ultimate on anything. Baga just rotated in, but there is just the security disruption. That's about it. So, Pain Gaming giving away a lot here to Union Gaming. I mean, the game is far from over, but at the moment, like, Pain Gaming, they have to put a stop to this. Like, if they keep on going like this, it's not working. Benches, following up here on the Elder Titan, he has no Storm, he just has another Astral Spirit, but that's about it. He's not gonna follow him, even though it might have been close, but then again, the tower would have finished him off. Let's see, we have Gauntlets of Strength at the moment on the Spectre. Maybe he's actually going for the Urn build now. So we're gonna see what I mentioned already before. Might be interesting. If they keep on going with this aggressive style, if they keep on going like getting kills everywhere, why not? Getting those charges. But first of all, we have the 8 minutes rune. King RD using all his charges up, getting the bounty rune. Bottom, however, there is a haste rune, and both of them they go to Pain Gaming. Now let's see if Ember Spirit actually makes something happen there on benches. Benches here on the Spectre, sure, has the Spectral Dagger, but if you time it right with the Searing Chains and the ET, but the problem is the ET is not TPing. He has a TP, but he doesn't want to come in, and instead we have King RD just going back to lane because there's just too much XP, too much CS waiting for him to give away. But let's see. I mean, now ADR, we went for Power Threats build. Okay, you needed to get some studs. I can totally understand that. There's an arrow flying. Puck, well aware of this. Angel making a good job here as so far. But let's see. Oh, they want to dive Grand XD. There's the dagger. They're gonna follow him under the tower. They get some damage here. And what they don't know is there's the Ember behind them. They might get Grand XD kill here. But the question is, what is there as a follow-up? The Urn helping already. Ogre held in place. But there's no follow-up. The stun, well, hold that damage still. He's trying to TP out. Right clicks. One more right click. It is enough. And at the same time, we saw again Shadow Demon getting the kill on. Yeah, it was on Baga here in the bottom lane. Unfortunately, we need split screen and a second cameraman, please. But yeah, so much action. This offlane, however, proved to be very effective. And now we have it. It was again another 2-for-1 trade. New Urn charges gained for benches. The first time already used. Like, what else can you ask for? That's exactly what you want in Union Gaming's position. But however, like, if they drag the game on and if they can't finish it in time, then I think Pain Gaming has mid-game, late-game wise enough to provide countermeasures here. But then again, the Viper on a good way to the mech already. Like, Ring of Aquila, Headrest first. They love their Aquila rings. The Buckler recipe is already in there, so now we're just looking at him going for that recipe of the mech, and then the Viper is really tanky, plus he has that heal potential. But for now, we had a smoke here on pretty much all of them, but what do they want to go for? Vengeance is in the mid, 30 seconds on Han, so that's not an option. I don't know, I think Pain Gaming, they are swapping their strategy. They dropped the tower now bottom because they knew they can't defend it. Oh, but what's happening here, Ned? Well, he still has the lead, but it's not really far. But, oh, there is it. Level 6 on a Shadow Demon. He's under the tower, actually. With this defensive disruption, okay, he has to go back. Now he's stunned, and I think that's pretty much it. No! King RD is coming in. That damage should be enough for Daiko, or is it? He still keeps on running, holding him in place for a tiny bit. Grand XD, he wants to go for it, but 2 seconds on it. He's not gonna get it off. Now King RD coming back. This was a buyback. He's trying to get away, but I think they're gonna chase him. He doesn't have a remnant left. One more stun. In 1 second he has it. There it is. Sleight of Fist holding them in place. Baga, where's the Fisher? The Fisher mana is there if he uses the stick, but he didn't use it in time. I think they might have gotten a kill on the Ogre. Instead, they just slowed him down, but the arrow completely off target. Both of them dodge it. That was horrible. Like, this was literally horrible for Pain Gaming. I don't even know how many that was, but that was, yeah, that was 5. That was, if you count the buyback in, that was 5-0. All of Union Gaming, they live. It's 5-17. Now we reach a point where I say, like, wow, Union Gaming, if you drop this one, then you really have to try hard for for a throw. 7.5k in gold, 11 minutes in, 12 minutes in rather, and 7.5k, that's at least what we head towards in experience. And I just don't see an end to this. Right now, Union Gaming, whenever they group up, with the power of the max soon as well, there it is. Yep, the recipe is up. They can go for a lot. Like, they tried to do that actually in the first game, where they grouped up, but okay, Mirana ultimate coming up. I don't know for what that actually is. Is that an offensive one? Maybe they want to go on benches. Landing those chains might be interesting, but they need someone else. They need the arrow follow-up. The arrow damage is kind of required. At the same time, we have a smoke top here, and Elder Titan is the target. So what is it? King RD trying to heal up first, because if they dive, it's the tower. But I think, oh my god, there's a disruption already down. Silence, all the burst damage, and even the multicast on a newly level 7 Augur. Oh well. And in the mid benches, well, oh, the chains don't hit, and with that they have to retreat. Pretty much like that, very easy. And it's really sad to see, because look at the Elder Titan. He didn't go for the Tranquil Boots. He went for the Soaring build, because I guess he wanted to go a bit heavier on this one. But yeah, Union Gaming just getting the pickoffs right and left. I mean, 40R is forced into jungle farming, finished the stick now, picked up like Ring of Protection for whatever that is. But oh, he has to go back, and he has to go back really, really fast. Benjes, with any follow-up, they can just kill him. And also, 30 minutes, we haven't seen a Necro ulti yet. Where's the Necro ulti? That's what you want to see. You send the guys back to the fountain with an increased respawn timer. That's what you want. That's why you pick Necro. But let's see. Oh my god, again. Grand XD, same story. He's stunned. Now he probably will be slow. I mean, they have the resources to actually kill him, but they're not going for it. Nope, this time they go. He will die from the residual damage. And that's pretty much it. Pain Gaming, they're not coming in. They just want to get that Augur. I mean, it's sort of the consolidation prize, but at least it's something. So that's the first kill we see in the last 4 minutes or so. Nevertheless, it is a 2-for-1 trade with a tower on top. That is really, really bad news. But at least they got the Augur, so they show some sort of life. But 40R, well, he has 1,500 gold. I'm not quite sure what he's going for. It's like, I mean, usually we see Necro like going, for example, for a Blink Dagger, which is also the way I play him as a Necro fanatic. But the problem is the game reached a point where a Blink Dagger won't help you at all. Like, you won't use it aggressively, because right now, wherever you blink in, you'll be dead. And let's see, Dagger. Oh, the Shadow Demon wanted to go in, but they need the puck against the Ember. You need to silence him, otherwise you have no chance. And now, well, ADR in the jungle here, and Cinder. Cinder finds him. Does he find him? It's nighttime, so they don't see each other. But I like the aggressive way he's putting the wards. A ward here, a ward there. They have full jungle vision. Actually, he should eat that tree away. If he eats that tree, they have like full vision here in this angle. But the tree is actually blocking it at the moment. So someone give a quelling play to that Augur. Thanks. But okay, let's see. We have ADR hiding here. Benjas is there. The Augur would be in range if they actually start a fight, but he has to TP out here. Benjas alone. Negative Urn Charge, Spectral Dagger, and the right clicks. It should be just enough, but apparently they're going in, because in the mid there's a fight where they're breaking loose, and this time it's Angel just getting obliterated, but the stuns and all that, well, nice little dodge by the Ember Spirit, and that's pretty much it. That's already end of the fight, but look at it. What is ADR going for? He really wanted to go for Benjas, but now he's dying just away. Did he use his ultimate on him? No, he didn't have enough mana for the ultimate. I can't believe it, but top, we have still Spectre. After that kill, joining with the Hound here. And no, actually he's going in, but now he's surrounded by like 4 heroes. He's being stunned. Baga going back with a multicast and Augur. That was the last thing you did. And now, let's see. Well, Daiko, I don't think you want to go for this. And Pain, you have to retreat. This is the end of the fight. They're all low HP, low everything. At least King RD finds an invisibility rune, which he can use. But maybe it's just enough for a Daiko kill. But he has a defensive disruption, so I don't think that's a good idea. Now he's blinking out. He wants to go for it. He's following him just to make sure. Oh, there it is. There's the chains. Defensive disruption. He's still there. He still has a remnant. Using the bottle. Yeah, this is an easy kill. Sleight of fist. And now he needs enough mana. There it is. There it is. It was barely, but he actually made it. He was like 5 mana short. And yeah, he just got it shortly before he could come in with a Raining Rift or anything like that. So Pain Gaming getting at least something out of this. In the end, the fight wasn't bad considering how bad they traded before. Nevertheless, the game is in a really dire state for Pain Gaming. But let's see, Rainy Crafts, they're coming back still. Like, especially this vision and everything, when you're behind and like the enemy really controls everything. It's kind of hard because right now Union Gaming, they know exactly where the enemy is. They know, for example, that Grand XD just comes in this lane, and if there's a stun, if there's an ignite slow, then Benchas could follow up, but no, Grand, he's going back. He's well aware of it. He's standing on the observer ward, which he's not aware of. But let's see. King RD, first, well, the first step is done. The Claymore, woohoo. Nothing else at the moment on Courier or anywhere. But 40R, I don't know where this one is leading. This stuff of Wizardry, is it a 4 stuff for mobility or what is it? Oh, holding him in place. Angel, who got it? Actually, it's King RD. He can use that rune. Like, he just brought the Broadsword. And, yeah, well played. Securing that rune before Angel and even dealing quite some damage on him. So he can go for the other rune after using entirely every single charge in his bottle. So he's up and running. Almost full mana, full HP, with a haste drone. All he needs is now, of course, the Perseverance, and that's pretty much it. Union Gaming, however, they're only interested in the tier 1 tower. It's very low, Cliff being used, but it will only stall some time. That's it. Because King RD, he needs way more level. At the moment, it's Sleight of Fist 3. He needs the 4 to be, like, really sort of, I don't know, far away and just harass them with Sleight of Fist. But even then, he still needs the bonus from the cleave. Without the cleave, it's just not working. Either way, we see a deny by Benjas. That's even less gold for Pain Gaming right now. And that hurts, of course. But at least it's a good sign because it's the first tier 1 tower. However, Cliff being used in the mid. Nobody's TPing. I think they all go like sort of manually there. But King RD, well, he's going for it. He's actually going for the next creep wave. Well, getting at least 1 CS off, but that's about it. So Union Gaming, they will defend this tower, however, it's not in deny range. Oh, but I think we're gonna see some action top. I think this is meant to be for top. But there's a second rotation, Cinder's coming in, Angel's coming in, or is it maybe here for the mid? They want to find something, and actually Echo Slam on both, chains on both. This really hurts, but the mech healing them almost up to full HP. Baga is the next one to die. He gets the Fissure off. That's 1 kill. Baga still dying from the poison, if not the right click. So Jess is the second one to die. It's a 2-for-1 trade, but make this 2-for-2 because top, they found ADR again. He didn't get his ultimate off or anything, so make this a 2-for-2 trade after all. Still, the XP slightly an advantage and gold advantage for Pain, simply because, yeah, on Union Gaming they were way higher level. I mean, you see the level at the moment here. The only one who's catching up is King RD, but besides that, well, I'm surprised about ADR's level for the fact that he has been dying so often. Like, he's 0-6-1 at the moment. Grant is 0-5-1, and Baga is 0-6-6. At least he was part of all those kills, but so far the ET and the Necro pick, it just doesn't work out. It just doesn't work out, at least not as they planned it. And the problem is Benjas, he has like one big step towards like the ultimate harass, having that Radiance on the Spectre. And you already see that alone Baga, for example, gets very low, alone by the fact that the Viper is putting out all the poison. If there's Ignite on it, negative earn charges, like poison from the Shadow Demon. And now there's maybe Radiance soon coming out in like 350 gold. This is really bad news. Those supports, they will just die like flies. But let's see. Maybe top we're gonna have a fight. Tier 1 tower is the goal of Pain Gaming, but I think they're well aware of the fact that there are many players in the background. Free at the moment. The arrow, well, it's gonna connect, but only to a melee creep. Let's see where this one is going. I don't think Pain Gaming is in a position to fight here. Ned is almost out of mana. Like, he has no stick charges, nothing. That's enough for 1 arrow, and that's it. He couldn't even leap away if he wanted to. Baga, okay, that's a different story. He's just fine and ready to fight, but yeah, with that last arrow not finding anything, I don't think they go, but never mind me. They actually go for the Ogre. Now the Hound is coming in. The ET ultimate not hitting anything. Benjas, he wants to start on Kran, and well, the Ember is out after losing a lot of HP, and now they just run. Run for their life. Negative Urn charge, and the Radiance is not done, but still, like, the damage should be there. Kran is going down, that's number 1, and Baga will be number 2. It's a 2-for-0 trade in the end while they all run away. And King RD, I don't think he wants to reinitiate here, but that was a fight. It took them like 2 minutes to make a decision. Ned being the one who was supposed to like fish something with an arrow. In the end, King RD jumped in, but yeah, on the Ogre is just too tanky to take him down within seconds and then just run away. But I don't think Union Gaming is gonna continue on this one. They don't have anything to initiate here right now, but oh, never mind, I didn't see this one coming. Okay, the puck is actually dying to King RD, so that's at least some positive upside here. Oh, that's actually quite something. I mean, 1.2k experience. Definitely nice for King RD. That's the reason why he's also like highest in level. He's even above Benjas. But to be honest, Benjas now with the Radiance, next time we see such a fight, the Radiance will seal the deal even earlier. I mean, Grant would have died, for example, last fight just by the Radiance burns, which means Benjas had the time, if he wanted to focus on something else, really rush in there. And he's also getting tankier and tankier. The next step for him is gonna be like really tank up. Go for either the Manta, go for the Heart, something like that, anything with stats. But okay, the Hound is down, and they might go for it. They see him. It's day. No, never mind. It's not daytime. It's actually nighttime. Oh, but look at this. There's the stun, the Echo Storm. Oh, my. Everything. Even the ultimate, like, just split. It's the Earth Splitter. It was actually the Spectre Splitter in this case. So Benjas farming alone. Got caught off. 50 seconds on the sideline. And I think that is at least some relief for Pain. They can push maybe towards the tier 2 tower for a bit, but I don't think they dare to go that far. But oh, multicast in the mid on King RD, but before the Viper, for example, gets his Viper Strike off, they're gone. 70 gold, and we have a Arcanum Scepter on the Viper, so that's a lot spam coming out from that Viper. Oh, but Angel again on King RD. He's silenced, but the puck, he made it out, but oh, he's actually stuck in here. He has to wait another 4 seconds till he's blinking out. But still, like, those little runs for the rune so far between those two, it has been hilarious, and sometimes even led to a kill, as Angel had to experience the hard way. But let's see. We have 14 and 26. It's time again to show the graphs, because Union Gaming, they were leading in Pain Gaming, even though, and that's the funny part, even though they are like really behind in kills when it comes to experience, they're catching up. Union Gaming, with all their sticking together action, they're losing quite some XP, and whenever they are alone, then Pain Gaming is putting an end to it really, really fast. But for now, we have a 4-man smoke versus a 2-man smoke here. Baga, Ned, but I think they want to go for ADR. There's the silence, there's the Hound with the Radiance. This really hurts. Baga is already that low, and Angel, he's just getting the hell out of here, and they're gonna finish off those two. And yeah, Ned also died. Well, I said that. So it's a 3-for-0 trade, a perfect smoke gang, and I think they can even go for more. This is the time to go for tier 2. This is definitely the time to go for tier 2. I mean, they're gonna get at least 1 tower as like sort of consolidation prize, and King RD is pushing, but he's the only one with like a net worth at the moment. If you look at it, I mean, for the R, he's on 7.6k. Oh my god, Grant. Oh my god, he got the Hound. That's an easy kill. Make that another one. Baga, he's coming in, just stunning them. But oh, look at this. Daiko, he's the one to die. And maybe now even the Ember Spirit. But ding, ding, ding. That's a lot. And he's gonna get healed up by the mech, by the urn, and even by stick charges. Angel's coming in. He wants to get King RD, but it's not enough as in right clicks. Baga doesn't have any stuns left. Echo Slam would now be ready. He needed it earlier. And Angel makes it actually out of here. So that's too bad for Pain Gaming. They were happy about maybe additional kill either on Angel or on Cinder, but nope, they're gonna make it home alive. So make this just a 1-1 trade. The one who got the kill had to die for it, but the ET, well, he actually overcommitted there a bit. He should have just worked with his Astral Spirit, I guess. That would have been the safer version, but maybe he expected King RD to arrive earlier there. As for tower damage, It's quite... He didn't go for that tower completely. It was just about 50% damage. Then he was like, hey guys, I'm gonna get something. But, whoa. What did we just see? Baga using the Echo Slam. And missing that CS. Okay, please. P, please. P. Lag. I don't know if that Echo Slam was intentional here. Like, he cleaned out that creep wave with it. But yeah, apparently Steam is lagging again, which gives me time to finally grab my tea and have something for my wife. And someone is asking for the score. Actually, this is about me. Because I don't know how to set up like the command stuff on Hitbox. That's my freaking problem. But I hope that everybody's disconnecting, including me now. I have to see, is Steam Network... No, Steam Network seems to be fine, at least for me, right now. But apparently they have problems on both sides. Both teams are lagging. Well, let's see. I guess we're gonna use the time looking again at the crafts, but yeah, experience-wise, it's pretty much the same development. Like, after this gank in the mid, it was good, but they keep on losing. When it comes to gold, it has been stagnant, and that's quite interesting. Like, we are 26 minutes in, and since minute, like, what, 15 or so, the graph is pretty much on the same. So Union Gaming is not progressing when it comes to gold, and in experience they are losing. So at some point, I don't know, the game is going stagnant, and it comes all down to, like, who has the better late game draft. As for late game, well, we have King RD. That's at least one thing achieved for Pain Gaming. He's farming and farming and farming. Like, on top of like what he got right now with the Chrysalis and the Battle Fury, we have 1.8k. But then again, on the other side, we have a Spectre, and a Spectre is just as farmed. Like, we have the Radiance ready. He had a little setback because he got ganked off. But still, like 800 gold. From now on, he can farm, he can jump into the fights with Hound, which means he's independent. He doesn't rely, what the hell was that? Rely on his team. So I'm actually looking forward to this, what he's going for. Right now, I could just imagine he's going straight for a hard. Maybe making this intermediate step with a Wit booster. But after that, I guess, we could see maybe a Reaver first, if he says that's like the item of his choice. As for Ogre, well, there's not much progress, but still way better than the other Ogre. I mean, we had an Ogre at 45 minutes, 42 minutes, something like that, and he had like 3k. This time he has 4.3k. That's already more than he had in the last game. And as for Viper, well, the Arcanum Scepter is his latest achievement, and of course he finished the mech before that. But let's see. I'm not quite sure how he wants to build the Viper. Is that gonna be tanky Viper? Is it gonna be like, I don't know, going for anything that deals damage? Butterfly, for example. By the way, there's something really strange going on at the moment. Like, I keep on losing the target on heroes. You see that? Like, I just clicked on it, but every some seconds, I'm losing the target. Come on, do it again. See? There we go. So right now I can't have a hero targeted for like longer than, I don't know, 5 seconds, like this. I don't know, something with the pause. Oh god, sometimes chat is amazing. Damn it. Oh, I have to quote here now because this is on YouTube, then later for recording purposes. Thanks. That was because I posted the score. But yeah, damn it, I just killed a flying cockroach. It flew towards me, but I was brave enough and punished it below the couch. And then I tried to to escape again when it landed the final blow. Or when I landed the final blow. I don't know in what world that makes sense, but it's definitely hilarious. My chat is definitely in a good mood. And now it's forever. So whatever you said, it is forever on YouTube now. Still, we have the ET actually reconnecting. So Grant is back, and now we have to see Daiko still disconnected, and I still can't properly target stuff, which makes me nuts. Look, now it's targeted, now it's not. Frickin' Steam. But my Steam is apparently completely fine. So I don't know what the problem is. Maybe it's really just some specific server, or I don't know, something. Add random remark of Steam having shit servers going up and down all the time. Well, if that game goes any longer, we're probably gonna even be the only game online. Except for the Battle of America, which is about the same time. Which is kinda hilarious, because this was supposed to be a really fast best of 2. Starting at 12. Going to, I don't know, maybe 2. Now we're in game number 2 and it's already 3 AM here in Europe, CET time zone. And, well, in less than 4 hours I have to be in university already, which is bad news. But I guess it's one of those days where you just doze off. Well, the professor is gonna be pissed with you. So I'm gonna grab one of those back seats in the last row and just enjoy whatever there's coming. The only problem is, like, my lessons tomorrow, they're not gonna last for longer than 2 hours, so I can't really sleep very well in my lectures. I have to go from one building to another here in my town, and it's gonna be a horrible days. But guys, that's why we do it for you, because we don't want you to miss any games. After all, there's 170 people watching this. Even though I expected more, but I guess, I mean, it was really short notice. Usually when Union Gaming is playing, we have like alone, I don't know, 500, 600 people just coming from the Peruvian side. I mean, I tweeted them, but the problem is, like, most of them, they don't even use like Twitter and stuff like that, and oh well. Social media is really hard with Russian teams and South American teams, because mostly they don't use it. Unless you count VK in or stuff. But some teams have only Facebook, some teams only have Twitter, some teams don't have Twitter, but I don't know, something else. RIP servers, they say in chat. Okay, so I guess the servers are going down. And you have to listen to me endlessly talking about some bullshit. Let's see. Ping ping. I don't see my ping. I don't want to go into console commands now. But Shadow Demon, he reconnected. 3 seconds of delay. 6 seconds now. Sec please guys. Sorry, he said. So Daiko is back. Someone is asking, why don't we swap servers? I don't think it's a local server problem. I think this is Steam network. I mean, it has been up and down all the time before the game even started, and even in game 1. So I don't think it's getting any time better. Plus, if we actually leave this game now and go for another lobby, and within the Steam work or some Steam network going down in between, we might wait another hour till we get the remake lobby, or like the saved lobby, up. So I kinda go test. Yeah, go test, I agree. Vamos. XX. Okay. Come on guys, go test. Everybody's saying ready, so let's see. We're gonna test. I don't have any lag. Looks like everything's good. Oh, actually, never mind that. Daiko saying G after they unpaused, and it's a freaking awesome lag, super lag. Okay. And what was that? I just had some very weird sound. I have no idea where that came from. Okay, all the sound stuff is sort of messed up at the moment. I have no idea what's happening, but apparently they keep on playing. Like, they complain about the lag, but they keep on playing, no server swap whatsoever. So I guess I just focus back on the game. Like, even though I don't think this is going for very long till we have another pause or anything else. King RD going back. We have the Mirana ultimate, but I don't even know where this Mirana ultimate is supposed to do anything, because right now they're not approaching anything. And what the hell is this sound stuff? Did Valve just add some new sound files or anything? I'm so confused right now. Maybe it's me, just me being drunk, but well, we have Jesse at the moment with a haste run looking for net, and he has no leap whatsoever. There's slow number 1, and now the rest is just, he can turn around, stun him for a millisecond, but that's about it. So that's an easy kill, easy pickup for them. So apparently they can play, but what the hell? This sound of Spectre is just hilarious. I don't know, maybe am I the only one who can hear this? Maybe it's just me being drunk or something, I don't know. I have to see, sorry guys, I have to check, like, unit speech volume, everything is down. No, like, I'm not supposed to get anything but in-game sound. Either way, 40 are getting the tower top, the tier 2 tower, at least some good news, but I have no idea how I'm supposed to fix this sound stuff. I guess I can only disable the in-game sound, but then everybody will complain like, oh, I can't hear anything. 15 and 31 at the moment, 29 minutes in, and the game is super bugged. So Ember and Spectre apparently make special sounds right now. There's nothing I can do against it. There's an arrow, however, looking for benches here, but nope, it's not going anywhere. They're gonna, yep. They're just gonna send some illusions in. That's pretty much it. They're circling around. I think Cinder, no, he doesn't even have any wards, but he's waiting for the wards. Yep, there are wards in for him. He wants to get them. He wants to put them, I guess, one of on the pop hill somewhere. But wow, I can't even draw anymore. Oh, it's coming with delay. Test, 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 test. Okay. This is really effed up. Either way. Oh god. I think I have to, like, if they pause again, I have to reload Dota, because this is not working out, guys. These sounds, they're really driving me nuts. Like, we have this crazy fire sound, no sleight of fist sound, and on benches we have that, like, sort of truck engine sound, which is kinda, I don't know. It's kinda retarded. Either way, Pain Gaming at the moment, they gonna be pushing maybe towards the tier 2 tower, as Unigaming is kinda spread out, but nope, they're just going in the jungle, and I don't know where this one is heading for at the moment. Well, 40 are also making some crazy sounds. I don't know where this one is coming from, but it's also coming from somewhere, and they just keep on farming. I looked in the crafts already when we were at the pause, but yeah, it's the same development at the moment. Oh, King RD, that was not the best remnant obviously, but he's using the second one, getting on the low ground, just getting the hell out of there before the Walker could land a multicast or anything, and then the Viper maybe doing some significant damage. I mean, it won't be too significant, it won't always be just Viper strike and then a tiny bit till he can use the remnant, but still, it's something that just interrupts in your farm, and his farm at the moment is quite decent. I mean, we have a Daedalus, we have the Battle Fury, he's the one leading at the moment, he's really pulling this through. And oh, Angel, he found Angel, that was even a crit on him. Now the chains missed, but he's gonna keep on going for it, like Necros, but yeah, those Necros even helped at the same time. But I think Ben just wants to get in, but King RD, yep, he's out, and this is gonna be one of the longest Spectral Daggers of all times. Look at it go, look at it go, and there it actually hit. But King RD, he's not impressed at all. But maybe impressed is Kren? Nope, he's not. That was the Hound actually coming out on the ET, but he's just, yeah, not impressed with the 4 stuff. I mean, in the first game we had so much going, but oh, look at this, the Ogre. He had an arrow before, now Yep, there it is. We have the Shadow Demon probably being the second victim, even with a 4 stuff and a defensive disruption. All he can do is just buying some time with the 866 crit. Yep, King RD is just finishing him. That means godlike for him. It's pretty crazy actually. He had like a bumpy start, but what he's picking up at the moment is quite insane. We have 12 and 4 on him, and he's really the one who pulls Pain Gaming out of all the trouble. With this little turnaround, finally the XP craft is on the other side, and gold we're heading pretty much towards the same. Oh, but there's the Viper again with a haste drone. He wants to get Baga, but I think you're a bit too deep here, my friend. Even the Echo Slam used the ultimate here, the Earth Splitter coming out, and yeah, a haste drone doesn't mean you're invulnerable, and well, he really felt like it. Invincible, going for it, but a Viper for Baga Earthshaker trade, it would have not been a good trade in the first place, and with this, I think Union Gaming sort of is losing ground here. All the time they stuck together and they did quite well, but for now, it's just not working. And the sound is still completely bugged. Jesus. Actually, this is a funny sound the park makes. Sounds like someone trying to communicate on some different frequency. Steady program, aliens contacting me. Maybe that's it. Maybe like some aliens are trying to contact me and nobody is realizing it. They just, I don't know, say hello to Earth. And now I just say it's a sound bug. And we gave our chance away to ever meet aliens. That's probably it, guys. Also, Necrophos sound is pretty cool. It sounds so dark. Ooh. Well, actually, it fits the Necro. But let's see, we have an invisibility rune here on the Earthshaker. He might find 2 supports, but at the moment there's no follow-up to go for anything. So let's see where this one is heading. Baga. Well, he could still scout them out. Is there a gem? We have to see if there's a gem on someone. And actually, the only gem we have is on Ned. So if they find him, oh, that's the super long range. But yeah, he just disjointed it. But look at it. The Blink Dagger, they find the initiation. The Hound coming in. Where does he come out? Nope. 40R, just popping that BKB and a beautiful, beautiful one. Look at all that split damage. The cleave is working for it. Sin is the next one to die. Ultimate still not being used. The Hunt now on King RD. This is a godlike going away, but it probably he's gonna buy back. Is he? No, he won't buy back. In the background, the Viper still fighting. Baga is the next one to fall. I don't know why they jumped into it. I think that was a bit overcommitting, and I also don't know why the Necro didn't go for his ultimate, sealing the deal of anyone. It would have been the first kill pretty much with that goddamn Necro ulti. So far we didn't get like the real taste of what a Necro means. In the end, it is a quite shitty trade for Pain, considering how well this started. I mean, we had an Echo Storm on 4 people after the Fissure, a super cleave by the Ember Spirit, but then sort of the follow-up failed, the BKBs faded and they just ran in. That was not how it was supposed to be. So Union Gaming getting away here with the better trade, but in the end it's also 35 minutes. They are on Roshan's side, having Roshan closer to them here on the Dire side, but yeah, still an untouched Roshan. It's the second game where we see this, but top, oh, they want to go on benches here. The question is, do they have enough? Oh, look at the Echo Slam, and there's the ultimate, this time 100 second out. 100 seconds, it is no Aghanim Scepter. So in theory you can buy back, but still the time added from the Necro ultimate is still on top of it. So let's see if we actually find the Aghanim Scepter soon on him. He has the point booster and he is pretty much 2.2k away from it. So that's quite some farm still to go. Right now they... well, let's see. Anyway. I'm asking the other casters if their sound is bugged as well, or if it's just me. And well, I'm trying to just reconnect to this game, guys. Let's see if we can fix the audio issues, because this sounds just too hilarious. Necrophos with like whoo, and the Spectre sounding like some truck engine. Well, now I don't have sound, obviously. I don't see if it's right, but well, it feels strange without. Let's see. Their Skype is down for some reason. Good that I don't have a co-caster, because maybe the Skype servers are the next. After Steam is failing, Skype is the next. Maybe we have like some global attack. As in item progressions, I mean, Benjas who just died, he actually goes for the heart. He didn't make that intermediate step I actually expected him to do. What was in that courier? The courier, there's Band of Elven skins in for Benjas. Okay, I don't understand. So, was that Band of Elven skin attempt into Yasha first? But then he swapped to hard? And did he buy that just... No, he didn't buy that just to save gold or anything. He just bought that recipe just like that. What, did I miss something? I don't know. Like, there's no Reaver, there's no Vid booster anywhere, and I think, yep, we have King RD's second Daedalus. So now, next time he's gonna get like such a nice 4-man Acro Storm, he's gonna crit for tons. Like right now, we just saw one little crit coming out of him, and it's just nuts. This is just the cleave damage. He's critting now for like 800 on the main attack. This is just, yeah, really, really bad news for heroes. 800 cleave, something you don't want to deal with. Either way, we are back in the game. I'm really sorry about all these pauses and everything, but the servers are messing with us. It's also hard for me to focus on the game because we are losing track of so many things while everything is going on. Ogre Magi farm in the jungle, but well, there's the Panic Force stuff and TP out, while Net is just here to de-ward. There's another bounty rune bottom, but nobody really bothers with the runes anymore. 37 minutes into the game, apparently. And Union Gaming, well, we saw the first time now someone of them actually getting killed by the Necro ultimate, and inexperienced Pain took over. And in gold, well, Union Gaming, they just, I don't know, they really clamp on, they hold on to that last tiny bit they have as an advantage, but well, the development in that one direction is almost complete. The next good fight by Pain Gaming, and we have the game pretty much reset to what it was 37 minutes ago. Either way, Pain Gaming, we know them from game number 1. They're another team that finishes it like a game once they have like a small advantage. If they finish it, they want to go for like nice little pickoffs and then use it, or they want to go for split push to break high ground. That's at least their approach they go for. I'm not sure if they can go for this in this game, but let's see. We have King RD coming in here, the Ember Spirit is in position, some illusions there. If Benjas is stunned into arrow, like that would be definitely nice. All they need is Fissure, arrow, and that's it. But at the moment, nope, they're calling it off. They're calling off the attack, but Benjas is going back. If Benjas is going further away from the base, we might actually see something. But the Hound is coming out. Now he sees that they are waiting for them, and they're instantly just TPing out while they just did that Elder Titan gank here in the mid. I actually thought they might jump on him top to prevent the Hound from happening or anything like that. With this Elder Titan being down, they're gonna go for Roshan. We have to see if they just want to put up some split push here. Like, ADR is there, but I don't think he can do anything. Plus, if they see him, they could kill him right after Roshan. But let's see. It seems like Unigaming is pretty much, yeah, determined to finish Roshan, even though the arrow scouted it out. So now, Roshan, half HP, and they're coming in. No Hound available, but there's the Mirana ultimate. They have Vision from a gem on Cinder. And there we have it. All ADR, they see him here. He doesn't pop the BKB yet for some reason. Okay, now they just kite him along. In the meantime, they get a kill on the puck. That's bad news, obviously. The Dream Core being broken. And look at Roshan. They still gonna get that Aegis. It's still on benches, but well, the damage is already done. Now Ned and ADR, they're gonna get the kill on the Ogre. That's 80 seconds out for him. So that's in the end a 2-for-0 trade. Plus the fact that, well, there is the Aegis on him. But look at him, Daiko just being slowed. Make it a 3-for-0 trade. 40R trying to heal himself up with a Death Pulse. This was quite an expensive Aegis, if you think about it. Like an Aegis for free, I mean for free heroes, it's not really what you want to. Especially because Pain is quite in a good shape. I mean, almost all of them are full HP except for 40R. And with Zadis and everything, he might heal up a bit faster, 2.6 HPS. He doesn't get really a creep wave at the moment, so he can't really get it. But they get a tier 2 tower, so it's a free 0 trade and a tier 2 tower. Overall, gold-wise, unless that Aegis really makes a difference in the next fights, I think that's a better trade for Pain Gaming. But we have to see. So far, they just wanted to push something, but oh, they find the Viper, but I don't even know why they run back, because this Viper is alone versus 3. In theory, they could go for it, because there's no follow-up. They see where Angel is, and they see where Benches is. Benches, however, has the Hound. There's the Hound coming in. King RD, pretty low, setting a Remnant. Grant just buying some time with that Hoofstorm, but he's down. The last hit of the Viper finished the job, and now we have Ned just running for his life, TPing out, because Viper is already there. You just get the hell out of here. King RD, well, as long as he's not dying, that's good. Even though he gave away his godlike, yeah, I think he gave away his godlike in this fight we had here, if I'm not mistaken. But by now he should be back up to at least a killing spree. 24 and 35, even with that trade at the end, Pain Gaming took over in experience finally, and also the craft. The first time in this game, we actually have the craft on this side when it comes to net worth and everything. This time at least, the supports making a better job when it comes to gold and everything. Like, in comparison, they're like 2k gold ahead compared to game 1. There's a long arrow, and this is maximum duration. 5 seconds, and are they actually gonna use it? Double damage on the Ember Spirit, that's just perfect. But oh my god, they might want to go for this. Ned dying maybe from damage over time. No, it's not really working. Instead they're gonna get the puck kill and the Ogre kill and the Shadow Demon. Like, King RD just going to work, make that a triple kill. They have to retreat. To be honest, I think Pain Gaming might just find their opening right here. The opening they want to go for. Buyback would be... No, buyback is not available on any of them. So in theory, they could push right now. And they have everything that it takes. I mean, Baga, okay, not on a best HP, but Ned healed up already. But they're apparently not going for it. Grant is the only one who really wants to. So Benches coming in, he's invisible, but now that the Radiance is burning, he should know that. Oh, Echo Storm, and holding him in position now. King RD is trying to get the hell out of here, but he sees him with the dagger. There he is. That's the problem, but yeah, just holding him in place. Heal Scepter didn't really work. So with this, Benches actually bought exactly the time they need. So they had to fall back. Still, it was a 3-0 trade. They're even gaining ground when it comes to like kills. So let's see. At some point, Pain Gaming have to make their move. But judging by game 2 or judging by all the games I casted them in the past, like the Brazil Game Cup, they're holding back till they're 100% sure they're gonna win the game. So then they don't like to try around at all. Ember, the Remnant is not in a good position, and that's a dominating streak. I was even a bit too short. I thought he's only on a killing spree, but now... Whoa, but Benches jumping on Grand XD. There is the Echo Storm. Okay, it's a perfect timing on him, but the rest is still alive and not affected by it. That's a 2-for-0 trade. Buyback is available on the Ember if he wants to, but that was a big misplay by King RD, not having a Remnant in proper position. They tried to slow everything, but the arrow just hitting the Necro unit, and oh, that Viper with the Blink Dagger going super aggressive, just spamming those Viper strikes. They're gonna push, they're gonna force that King RD buyback. If King RD dies after he buys back, that is pretty much game for Pain Gaming. It just turns night as he buys back. And look at it, they really want it. Stunning him, multicast some Ignite for the entire team. They keep on pushing it. Benches still with the Aegis. There's not much to do. At the moment they just drive them out, and oh, the Viper coming in. It is for Ned, and Ned is gonna die from all the poison. That's the second one, and they still have to wait for the ET. Without the ET, no chance, but the Meteorex is still standing, but the Viper is coming in. Look at all the damage, look at the cleave. The Shadow Demon almost dying. The Fissure not landing where it was supposed to land. This was supposed to be the Shadow Demon kill. It's not really happening. Now the After Stomp, he's back. ADR is getting stomped and slowed. I say. He's getting Viper striked, and that's pretty much it. They need ADR to, I don't know, make a really nice kill on anyone, but nope. They're gonna stop it, and Union Gaming, they missed kinda an important objective here. With that Meteorex still alive, it's way less than I expected. I mean, they got the buyback out of King RD. That forces Pain Gaming probably even more back, even more of like farming time. The good thing is that they had Baga and everyone like disabled, dying, ET dying. That's why they didn't have to be afraid. Still, Having that full lane down, that would have made the game so easy. Even though it's just the mid lane is always easier to defend. But still, it's one step towards what Union Gaming wants to achieve. And they are still in a good position, leading at least in kills. They lose, well, they bring the craft back on their side, but just for a tiny bit. That's the problem. But still, mainly it's carried just by the Ember Spirit. And you saw what happened if he goes down. Then Pain Gaming can't hold the line. Not really. So he has to buy back, but that buyback is still out for 5 minutes or so. And now my voice is almost gone for today. Let's see though, ADR is top. As I said, ADR, I'm really sad about seeing the Necrophos being so inactive, because he played that Slark in game 1 and was very, very active. Like, he made the plays, and then he traded like that role pretty much with King RD. And King RD is also, of course, making the plays right now, but the problem is it's not as successful. Like, they need ADR to get like those finishers. And I mean, even though he has now the Aghanim Scepter, what is next? To be honest, in this fight, like, if King RD brings all the heroes low enough, then you should probably maybe think about a refresher, which we sometimes see on a Necro. So getting 2 heroes out without buyback would be exactly what they need. If you seal those buybacks from being used by Union Gaming, they might actually find an opening into the high ground. But for now, they just work their way with Force Staffs and Blink Daggers in a position where they might be able to gank someone. An Angel, Echo Slam into a ADR ultimate. The Reaper on him, that probably would be enough. Like Death Pulse, Echo Slam, Fissure, it should bring him enough below the threshold, but maybe they're gonna focus on benches. But benches now, he finished his heart, obviously. Like, he had that for quite a while now, for the last 3 minutes or so. But oh, with the Hound, they try to get someone here, Baga. It won't be enough though, benches. Nope, that was a wasted Hound. That was too greedy. Wasting that Hound, I don't think that's a good idea. He's going back to another one. But yeah, even that Spectre Dagger will be completely off. They even used the ultimate, but the Ogre doesn't have the gem anymore. Actually, who has the gem? Who's the gem carrier? Ned is the gem carrier. Oh, we have... Look at this. They want to go for benches here. If the damage is enough and the ultimate is enough. So far, it's not. Defensive disruption at the moment. And ADR, he doesn't get rid of his ultimate. And now they're gonna... Well, they're gonna try. Baga's coming in now, but they needed that earlier. Where is King RD? He's gonna get that triple kill. He's gonna get the rampage. This is amazing. Oh, look at this. Look at this. He went back and he was actually retreating, but with that Acro Slam, it was just beautiful. It was just beautiful. That was one of the best rampages I saw, and unfortunately they were so spread, so I got only like the triple kill on the camera. The other 2, they died pretty much still as collateral damage to the side, but this is just amazing. And now they are forcing buybacks. I don't even think there is a point, because with the Viper, okay, he buys back, but there's nothing he can do. There's nothing he can do but just pushing out another lane so they don't lose even more. Right now they're gonna lose top for sure. I don't know. He could spam some Viper Strike and then blink back. I guess that's the best thing he can do. The Shadow Demon is back. The Ogre is gonna be back in 4 seconds. Let's see what they're gonna do. At the moment, ADR going for the Viper, pop and everything. But still, I don't think this is enough. But do we have the ultimate? Yes, that was the ultimate on the Shadow Demon. So he's not coming back for 86 minutes. Now the Ogre also in a very bad position. He has to 4-step, but for now, he's Heal Sceptered. So is he in the right position? Oh, barely, but he's stuck in the trees. But thanks to King RD, he's making space. He's getting rid of those trees, so the Ogre is not caught anymore. That was actually pretty hilarious, that play. If he would not have like used his remnant there, that Ogre would have died just by right clicks, or even by the Heartstopper aura. Either way, that arrow lands perfectly on Cinder, but they're going back because they know exactly this is happening. The Hound being used and benches is coming in. They want to fight here, Grant, but no vision. There is no vision. They just want to follow it, and the problem is his Spectral Dagger. The Spectral Dagger didn't hit, so he doesn't have any vision where they run to. And look at it. The chains coming out. Nice arrow on benches. Like, who is actually reinitiating here so far? Benches just locked in place. King RD going on the other side. Does he go for the split push while the rest of the team is just trying to get them Oh, why? There's another Viper Strike. Like, on which one was that? Yeah, that is Grand X. He's definitely going down. While we had the TPs out. Barga's the next one. Does he want to do something else? Oh, there's the Ignite, but this is gonna be disjoint. King RD at the moment, yeah, he's just doing the split push part. But the problem is there is a tier 2 tower in the mid, which he can't get. So, well, Union Gaming striking back, holding their bottom racks. This is the most important part about it. So they only lost one set of racks, even though they had this rampage. Well, let's see. Let's see what's happening here. But yeah, someone remind me that I have to highlight that rampage by King RD. Like, it was beautiful. It was really, really beautiful. So let's see what we got. Net at the moment, just placing the ward here on that new little pub hill we have there. And what else is happening? I mean, 33-40. After that rampage, we had that like huge climb again. Pain losing a tiny bit, and well, at the moment, Kraft is just going for curves while we have another disconnect on the Shadow Demon. Sec, they say, that's what they always say. But to be honest, with those rampages and everything, I have to write it down somewhere as my notes. That really. And let's see, where are my notes? There, see, on the HeflaTV's casting schedule. Big fat red rampage by King RD. Perfect 5-man sleight of fist. And this is what I'm gonna highlight. You're gonna see it then later on YouTube. At least we get something out of this game. Something. There has to be something. Either way, there's still a pause. I don't know for what reason we actually had this pause, but we have it, and that's good, I guess, because he's disconnected. Still, the servers, they are fine at the moment. No one else is complaining about the lag. It seems like the Steam network is fully up again, so everything's just fine. Let's see. We can look into the item progression, because at some point the Spectre, well, has to upgrade the diffusal plate, but right now he's more concerned about his buyback, which he has to use, obviously, when Pain Gaming, or if Pain Gaming wins another fight. Problem is, of course, the Necro ultimate. And so far, the Necro also keeping his buyback. Like, 40R is, I don't know, we have to see. He has one slot free. He has the POTs, doesn't need a TP scroll. So for him, I already said it, like, I wanted to see a refresher orb because I like it. Because I think if he has the right positioning and everything, he could actually take out 2 targets. Or maybe 1 target, but with 2 Reapers. But let's see, this is at least what I expect to go for, but as I know him, he will go for something else. And as for other items, like the Elder Titan, well, he's pretty much good as he is. He wants to go for a BKB, I guess. That's good. Net could transition into a tiny bit more damage if he wants to, but at the moment he's like the key holder, having all like those 2 Yule Scepters against like those initiations. That's good. For Baga, well, for Baga the next step would be a Ghanem Scepter if he wants to go for anything. And as for King RD, well, his bottle is quite a nice tool for now. But if he really wants to go for something, then full Glass Cannon, he could go for a 3rd Daedalus, he could go for a Divine Rapier, even though I don't think that's a good idea. We have we have only the evasion on the Spectre, so... But I don't think you even need that. Like, the right clicks on the Spectres are very limited, most of the damage is coming out of the Sleight of Fist, so I don't think we're gonna see, like, MKB or anything like that. But maybe it's interesting for him. Maybe you're gonna see MKB instead of like Divine Rapier or another Daedalus. It would be just as fine in my opinion. Like MKB or Daedalus. Yeah, I can see both. As for the Spectre, well, what are we gonna see? He has one more slot. The upgrade I already said it, and the buyback gold. That's gonna hold him back for quite a long time. Roshan, by the way, Roshan is back. That would be only the 2nd Roshan. Yes, guys, I'm not joking. 51 minutes, it's the 2nd Roshan, but they're going in. But it's a bad timing. It's a really, really bad timing, because look, the Necro units, they're gonna scout this. Roshan is already like losing a 1/3 of his life. Now they see it with the Necro units that it's already happening here. Okay, the Necro units are killed. They have no vision anymore, but they know that Union Gaming is ready to jump in, and they have to. Yep, get the hell out of here. Really, really fast, but oh, there's the arrow. Oh, into Daiko. If they find it, Daiko, just 1100 crit with that Slide of Fist, and King RD instant remnant out, and that's pretty much it. The Hound, it won't find anything. Benches, does he use his Hound? No. He stays on that top lane. I think that seals the deal. He wants to go for more. Look at their crits. All three of them. Angel super low. And where is the rest of the damage? Orca down. Angel is the next one to die. 40R not even using his ultimate, even though that would have been great on the Puck, because the Puck, I thought he has the buyback, but nope, he's actually short in gold as well. With this, Pain Gaming will say like, okay, screw Roshan, we go directly for Rex. The creeps are coming right now. Then ADR, say King RD is TPing back into the base, and he will come back with the remnant. Where's the remnant actually? Ah, there it is. So they're gonna go for those Rex, and he will be back in no time. Oh, actually, no, he just defended mid, and now he's coming in. The range Rex, the Meteor Rex is already down, working on the range Rex, and well, Benches, he knows there is nothing to do for him at the moment. Like, he's just, I don't know. He's just farming the best way he can, not going too far, because then he might be ganked. And Pain Gaming is like, hey guys, we still have like 20 seconds to kill this, because Puck is like the most dangerous thing about all this. Rosh gets the arrow to the knee, and well, I think that's about it. Net, that was not quite as planned, that 4-step. Rosh is going down, and I think this is gonna be the last item then for Ember. We have the Divine Rapier, drop for one of the Battle Furies, and now someone has to pick it up. Yep, Baga is actually picking up. Okay. I'm not quite sure if Divine Rapier like was like necessary here, but you saw the damage of King RD. I still think like the normal damage would have been just enough, but King RD with a Divine Rapier and now protected by Aegis, it's absolutely fine. Unless he's using all his remnants for like some weird purpose like we saw already before, then he's safe. Like, he will always make it out with the Divine Rapier. So for Union Gaming, this is really bad news. And also bad news is really the tier 2 tower. I think that tier 2 tower is the only thing that keeps Union Gaming at the moment in the game somehow. Because the only reason they didn't take mid, that the only reason they called for Roshan, was simply the fact that the tier 2 was still up and they couldn't go for the tier 3. But I think this is gonna change pretty much soon. King RD going in. Oh, look at it! Just getting obliterated. 1,735 crit. But now they want to get in multicast here on net, but he can still leave away the ultimate. Still not cast, and the fight is going all the way. Still, the Shadow Demon exploding, and he wants to go for the next. With the next Slide of Fist, maybe they're gonna find the Ogre, but for now the Viper just found the kill. But buybacks instantly. King RD not finding anything, and the poor Viper dagger is still on cooldown, and they have to interrupt him. 2 more seconds, Slide of Fist, there we go. That's an easy kill. King RD hiding, even he lets like ADR do the job, and he's still holding on to this Reaper. They want to get that Reaper, I guess, on benches, because that would completely seal the deal. Viper, also no buyback. I mean, this is probably game as it is already. I still find it hilarious how he's holding back on that Reaper. We have no Haunt, we have nothing on Union Gaming side, so King RD, he will come in and just clear everything out with one Slide of Fist. But boom, there we go. And we want to see more pretty much soon. That mid lane, it's all about that mid lane. Ogre, the Puck and the Shadow Demon, they're coming back in just some seconds. Maybe without the Viper they could launch some sort of defense, but look at ADR. He's already coming, but oh, nice multicast. It's a triple one, but Baga coming in. The stun actually fails. Rod of Aoi coming in, and wow, Puck, Angel just exploding again. Slide of Fist, easy job to do, and next Slide of Fist, that's the Shadow Demon, that's almost the Ogre. He survives it, but Rod of Aoi again. There is Echo Slam if they want to, but I think they're gonna focus here on Benchers, and they just die too fast. The Reaper is not coming out. The last survivor is the Ogre, but I think, yep, that's it. Where's the ultimate? No. You shall not get a kill. ADR is not using his ultimate today because King RD, I'm not saying he pulled that solo through, but in such a game when you're like 20 kills behind, he was the only reason that somehow like Pain Gaming was still on a better side. 30-6. He had the game of his life, and for this I'm gonna grant him on our YouTube channel definitely a Rampage best of in the best place. Was amazing. Still, Union Gaming, they looked so good at the start, really nice plays, but in the end benches was not enough, and all those like little, I don't know, this not efficient farm, that was pretty much the end of the story. Either way guys, for me it's bedtime. and I don't know what time it is for you, but my name is HeflaTV. You were here on HeflaTV. Tomorrow we're gonna be online again with Battle of Central Europe, and maybe here and there some JDL games if we find the casters for it. But at the moment, like you see, our schedule is super full. All the informations will be as usual on our Facebook and Twitter and whatnot. YouTube, I'm gonna upload them right now. It's gonna take approximately an hour till you're gonna see those games online. And that's pretty much it. So thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being such a nice chat. And yeah, see you soon. See you the next days.